First of all, I'm the attorney. My name is Blanch. I'm the attorney for the North Bergen Concerned Citizens Group, and we've been active in North Bergen for approximately 2 years now. As some of you know, our organization has always been on the forefront of rooting out corruption and ending corruption in North Bergen, and one of our main objectives has been in creating an open and honest government within the Township of North Bergen. With that being said, many individuals within the Township have taken trust in us, have put their faith in us, and have come forward to us. Many of these individuals have come forward, particularly to me, and have related information to me regarding corruption within the Township of North Bergen and cover-ups that are occurring within the Township of North Bergen. Information has been brought to my attention regarding corruption within the Township and more additional cover-ups, which is an assertion that former Deputy of DPW James Wiley said during his plea allocation in Hudson County Superior Court. I've received first-hand information that the Township of North Bergen has been served with an additional 25 subpoenas from the Attorney General's office. The Attorney General right now is continuing their investigation into the Township of North Bergen, looking to see what additional corruption can be rooted out. The Township has refused to confirm that these subpoenas were issued. However, I have been privy to these subpoenas and am corroborating that they were in fact issued and were brought to my attention personally. Secondly, the spread of corruption from North Bergen is moving into other municipalities. Mr. Wiley indicated that the DPW was used to spread political gain into other municipalities. I have been provided with a sworn statement, and I believe it's been provided in your press packets, sworn statement from 2 employees of West New York who have indicated that Count Wiley, the son of James Wiley, who is also a commissioner of West New York, utilized DPW workers in the Township of West New York to conduct general construction work within his own office. It is now crystal clear that corruption in North Bergen knows absolutely no boundaries and that it spreads throughout other municipalities. In addition to the spread of corruption to West New York from North Bergen, workers within the municipality have advised me that they were utilized at Czar Wiley's residence, where they painted portions of his home and conducted general repairs. I want everyone, and I ask this, to keep in mind that this information is coming to me through very reliable sources, but those sources are afraid. They're afraid to go public and have asked me to go public in their place. These individuals who work for the municipality of North Bergen are afraid of retaliation and retribution. And I ask that you respect those wishes. I can provide you the 2 names of the West New York employees, as they do not work for North Bergen and are not afraid of retribution or retaliation. I want to personally thank the individuals who have come forward to me with information, who have provided me with subpoenas, that have given me the documents necessary for us to hold this press conference today, because I believe they've acted bravely, I think they've acted honestly, and I think they've acted with a lack of disinterest in their own personal well-being. At this time, I'm going to call for the immediate resignation of Mayor Nicholas Sacco. It's obvious to me that if workers were deployed to other municipalities, if workers were utilized to fix homes in other municipalities, it was most likely under the mayor's order or through the mayor's own malfeasance. Accordingly, at this time, the North Bergen Concerned Citizens Group calls for the immediate resignation of Nicholas Sacco for malfeasance of public office. Are there any questions? Ms. Pat.
You mentioned you've received voluminous, detailed information about these so-called corruptions. Can you say exactly how many people have come forward to you?
Approximately 5 people have come forward to me and corroborated this information. And these are people within the municipality itself.
And do you plan on submitting this information to the Attorney General's office? What do you plan on doing?
We absolutely plan on submitting all of this information to the Attorney General. In fact, I've already forwarded the Attorney General the letter that was provided to me.
Are they all from DPW or are they different departments?
I believe the majority of them are DPW, but I believe they're now the Attorney General's office is now beginning to spread subpoenas to other departments.
What do you think of people in North Bergen that are afraid to come forward or afraid of attesting?
Most of the people that have come forward to my office are regular working people. These are people who have to feed their families. These are people that have to put food on the table at the end of the night. These are people that don't have a savings account to lean on if they lose their jobs. These people are deathly afraid of losing their jobs. So, it's crystal clear to me. They've all told me, please, I can't lose my job. I cannot afford to lose my job. I have my family to take care of. So I think that's what the major concern is for most of these individuals.
At some point, though, these individuals have to come out, though? I mean, can they always stay under the radar, or do they have to come out at some point to testify against?
Many of these individuals were subpoenaed by the Attorney General's office, as I indicated. Obviously, I don't believe any of the individuals that came to my attention are involved in any of the wrongdoing within the Township of North Bergen, so I fully expect them to cooperate with whatever subpoena was issued upon them.
How do you think the mayor would have been involved in the DPW people doing, likely doing work in West New York? Would he have known, would he have authorized, would he have had to authorize it?
It's a two-parted question, and the reason it's two parts. When Mr. Wiley pled guilty in Superior Court, he indicated that DPW workers were utilized to campaign in other municipalities. Mr. Wiley's son, coincidentally, is a commissioner in the Township of West New York. The current administration of West New York is not part of the Hudson County Democratic Organization. I believe that the only individual who can authorize DPW workers to work in other municipalities would have to be the mayor or his underlings, which would be his other commissioner, Mr. Barjulo. So if the mayor didn't know about it, then it's his own malfeasance that's causing a lot of these problems. So I believe that the mayor knew about it, but alternatively, if the mayor did not know about it, it becomes crystal clear that he doesn't have a grasp on the township and should not be running that township.
The information we got from the reports of West New York is that the North Bergen employees were doing home repairs and office.
Two things.
But not specifically campaign activities.
Not specifically campaign. Not specifically campaign. In this particular instance, the allegation from the West New York employees, which obviously they're not afraid of retribution coming from North Bergen to them, the allegations from the West New York employees is that North Bergen DPW workers were utilized within the Township of West New York to rehabilitate his office, so to speak, and to move his furniture. The things that North Bergen employees should not be doing. The second allegation, and this is coming from employees within the township, is that DPW workers were utilized at a private residence of Mr. Wiley's other son, Czar Wiley, in order to paint and conduct general repairs of that property. I believe that property may be located in Paramus. That was my understanding.
Would that be considered shared services between West New York and North Bergen?
Would they be considered shared services? I don't believe they would be considered shared services. West New York has its own facilities. West New York has its own DPW department. There are absolutely no shared services other than the North Hudson Regional that I know. And maybe sewer facilities.
Mr. Blanch, so that means that they were paid from North Bergen to work on Mr. Wiley's office in West New York?
At this point, I haven't received documents regarding the payment, how they were paid. Notwithstanding, I believe, from my understanding, that this was done on North Bergen DPW town time. But again, I haven't corroborated how they were paid, whether they were paid for by North Bergen or through some other source.
Thank you.
Anything else?
If they weren't paid by North Bergen taxpayers on North Bergen time, and aren't they doing it on their own time, isn't that allowed? Even though they do work for the DPW officer, if they're doing it on their own time, isn't that allowed? Or
It's,
they're able to do
it's
that?
my belief from speaking to these sources that they were paid by the Township of North Bergen. Notwithstanding, I haven't been able to corroborate it. Is it allowed? That you'll have to confirm with West New York's internal guidelines. I don't know if they have to hire their own contractors to do work within their own municipality, or if they're allowed to hire, or whether each commissioner is allowed to hire his own contractors. You'll have to confirm with West New York as to what their internal policies are. I thank you all for coming. I appreciate the time. If you have any questions, give you my office number. It's 201-869-9898. You're all more than welcome to call me, and I'll try to reach out to you and answer any questions that I can. Thank you. Everybody got a copy of the letter and thank you. Sure.
Oh, time up there. You told what time it was. I don't know what time it was.
I'll try.
I'm not sure if there was just. So what you doing? I'm on my lap? I'm not sure if that's him. Probably. We go outside. You have some news?
Yeah, I got it.
Then they would tell you.
Okay, thanks.